The city of Manila, capital of the Philippine Islands, had a population of over 1 million people in 1945. The incredible devastation a year ago left these streets clogged with debris. But today, it's business as usual. This lady is selling souvenirs to servicemen. The grass skirts were made from parachute strings. Jim Starr is trying to decide if this pair of handmade shoes is something that Janet would like. The shop is located in the ruins of a large building on Escalita Street. The rent is probably a lot cheaper there. Not much traffic these days. Lots of army jeeps and these horse-drawn Kalisha wagons. This man is selling coconuts. I'd never seen anything like this before. I was amazed, and they moved right along. Prominent buildings had been attacked and damaged or destroyed. The customs house, the post office, and the city hall, which is near the historical walled city of Intramuros. But the legislative building suffered the most. The war started when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. It was just 10 hours later that they attacked Manila, as well as Wake Island, Guam, Malaya, Thailand, Shanghai, and Midway. They completely destroyed our aircraft, leaving us in a very weak defensive position. By January 2nd, 1942, the Japanese occupied Manila, which had been declared an open city. The greatest devastation of the city of Manila took place 3 years later, from February 3rd to March 3rd, 1945, just a year before I took these movies. Once the starving prisoners at Santo Tomas University and Bilibid Prison had been freed, the fighting raged throughout the city in a series of bitter street-to-street and house-to-house struggles. The Japanese set up all sorts of obstacles and demolished buildings and military installations as they withdrew. The last stronghold of the Japanese was Intramuros, the historic Spanish walled city. It took a week to rout the enemy with great loss of life on both sides. In the end, the beautiful city of Manila, the Pearl of the Orient, was in ruins. Santo Tomas University was a Japanese internment camp where 3,800 Americans and Allied prisoners, men, women, and children, were kept for 3 years. Their most serious hardship was lack of food. We are flying over Manila Bay, and below us are the Japanese ships that have been sunk. Pier 7 has been repaired partially. It's where my ship landed when I arrived. The ruins of Intramuros. The Legislative Building. The Passaic River with emergency bridges and ruined houses and businesses. And the Quiapo Church.